This series was made possible due to the generosity of the War is Hell patrons on Patreon. Thanks for your support. Let me tell you, riding in the back of a warrior is not the most comfortable thing, but it's worth it. UAV flights have confirmed a substantial Taliban presence in this area, and we want to hit them in the early morning. The warrior will provide some support fire as we move up and try to get to Corporal Wright. Once we have him, we're going to get him out there as fast as we can. Here is to Corporal Wright, still being alive though.
Hello Warfighters, Warriors Hell, welcome to the next episode of Arma 3 Stories. We are following Sergeant John Tipton on the last 3 weeks of his deployment in Afghanistan. Now we've got a location where we think the last Royal Marine is, so we're in the Warrior. We're going to be proceeding to that location. This is going to be interesting because this is the first time we're going to have armored support in this series. We're going to be getting out of the Warrior right here though, because I just don't want us to get so close that an RPG ends up hitting the thing and taking out everybody on the inside. What I'm going to have to do to make sure that we support each other effectively is I'm going to have to periodically set down a waypoint for the warrior to move to, like right here, just kind of getting him away from the infantry as we kind of move up. If I can spot enemy from a good distance, warrior should be able to take out enemy forces from a considerable range, so that'll be helpful. Now, I thought I had seen a little bit ago some smoke off to the right. So let's kind of move him up here. And once we get in this elevated position, we can take a look. Yep, it's a campfire. Probably have like 3 or 4 enemy soldiers is usually what we see at a camp about this size. Get to a position where it could be somewhat level here. Nope. Maybe that'll work. Dang it, I can't look down far enough. Oh, we got a static MG over there. We're going to get everybody in a firing line, and then we'll just kind of open up at the same time to take out everybody. All 8 of us. This might actually be somewhat hard since I got the rocks off to my left. Okay, 1, 2, 3. That guy's staring right at me. There's 4. Oh, I guess everybody's opening up. I forgot to tell everybody to hold fire, but that's fine. Take out the static MG first. Perfect. Okay, we'll eliminate everybody else around here. Oh, you just... Hallowell literally just crawled right in front of me as I'm opening up. Great. Last guy there. And he's down. Okay, we'll have to treat him before we end up moving up to the main objective. But at least by us taking out that particular area of enemy, I feel like that as we advance, the rear is going to be a lot more secure. I don't know if there would have been a position that as we move up, they just start engaging us, and then we've got a firefight with enemy in front of us, and then those guys behind us probably could have turned around and taken them out, but that static MG probably would have just destroyed us. All right, almost done applying the first aid here. And then he should be back up. I'll just make sure I order him to apply his own first aid kit. Man, that was dumb. Crawling right in front of me like that. Okay, treat self. Perfect. All right, we'll get everybody moving up here. Make sure we select Hallowell. Awesome, we got all the infantry. Got them copying our stance, and then we'll be moving. Haven't heard the warrior engage anybody yet. We're still, as you can see, over 900 meters away. Let's kind of move him up here while the infantry advances. Again, this is kind of more like a leapfrog. We'll end up passing him, or at least we'll get up to his position and then have him move past us a little bit too. There we go. Now he's engaging. This is going to be awesome. I honestly love having an APC or something like that to be able to support us. It just sounds absolutely awesome too. Just the firepower that we have with it. I'm interested to see how this all unfolds. Okay, 800 meters away. It looks like we've got a set of buildings inside of a small compound that's up ahead. UAV, as we mentioned, has identified this as the area most likely where the other Royal Marine is. It looks like, from what I can see to the left of the waypoint and the structure, there's a lot of enemy forces that are out in the open. I see a vehicle. I thought I had seen a number of infantry on patrol as well.
Team Green, move 300 meters.
All right, we'll move up the Warrior again. Infantry is still lagging a little bit behind. I think it's because they're in the combat setting here, so they'll be not just running in a straight line like me. They'll kind of be bounding, basically. There's still enemy around here, obviously, and I'm sure that that's showing up for them, and that's what's making them kind of move a little bit slower. Because I can't just tell them to not be in combat mode, set them aware or something like that, because they'll just revert right on back. We use this defilade here for cover as we advance. If we can get up to the crest of this hill, might be able to go prone from an elevated position and start engaging everybody else too. Get everybody back in a wedge in the event that they do start to catch up with me. Again, Warrior hasn't opened fire for a little bit. Move him a little bit more to the left with some of these trees and terrain. It's a very strong possibility he may not be able to see anybody, but I probably could get out the binoculars, start identifying some targets for him. Maybe that's when he would open up. But once we get a little bit closer, because we're less than, well, now we're less than 350 meters. I feel like somebody's going to start to open up, and then that will be what allows him to spot. See, like that. That was an RPG, I believe. Okay, well now he's moving back for cover. We're going to have him stop. I just don't want him to run over any of my guys, which is a very strong possibility when AI is in that combat setting as well. Okay, there he goes. Now we're in the firefight here with the majority of the Taliban forces around here. Oh, I've been hit. As the most forward Marine here, I'm not surprised I was the one who ended up getting hit first. Looking at what everybody's calling out, though, we are taking individuals out just a little bit at a time. Warrior's working its magic. What do we got over here? Yeah, he's taking out even people inside some of these buildings. We definitely have fire superiority right here, too, so I think it's really just a matter of time before enemy around here is eliminated, at least to the point where we can move up. I'm going to move green team again to our left. I want to make sure it's not impacted too much by terrain. Oh, that guy's dead. I'm making sure I PID anybody I see. Like, I'm looking for a weapon more than anything else. In addition to somebody who is obviously British. Oh, one shot took that guy out. Nice shot there. Okay, that was going to be a problem for us. Burr might have gotten hit. Once I had seen that open up on us, I figured somebody had gotten hit. Okay, let's pull him back here. I just don't want to treat him in this position when I've got forces that are able to engage me. You saw that there were some people a little bit farther to the left, basically right in the middle of the screen now, though, who are engaging us. This should at least give me some pretty decent cover from those directly in front of us. I'm still in a position where I don't have complete cover. I probably could carry him, but let's eliminate the threat before I start treating him. See if we can get some grenades in that general vicinity. Well, it landed pretty close to where I wanted it to. See if we can get this guy over to the right of the fence. Again, kind of where I wanted, but still too far away. Let's see if I can get this guy as he's moving. Seems pinned down. There's 2 of them over there. Whew. There's 3 of them. Seems like they're trying to run to the building. We'll just do this the old-fashioned way. Since the Taliban forces don't have any armor, any body armor, it's really just one shot and they're down. Okay, we doing good? Make sure everybody's getting treated. Perfect. I think we're in pretty good shape right here. Now that everything's quiet, we're going to move up again. Don't just all clump down under that tree, guys. It's like a milsim. Let's just talk about spacing. But seriously, no, that's not the best for them to all be around there. Okay, still more forces. Trying to see if I can get eyes on. Okay, there's that vehicle. Just trying to scan left. There's that white smoke, but I'm not able to see anybody by that. Now I'm just trying to take a look off to the right. Probably not the smartest for me to be out in the open on this hill without some kind of fire support.
Team White, copy my stance. Move.
Let's get everybody at least having the ability to stand up. Oh, there he is. I see him. I don't think I got him. I think it was... Maybe it was Blackburn that ended up getting him. Okay, let's keep moving up. A lot of open field for us to cover, so we're going to have to get here or get through this pretty fast. Warrior supporting us. Still taking some rounds. Unsure of where, though.
Team Green, move 200 meters. Front.
Move up the warrior again as infantry pushes up onto the compound here. Last few Taliban fighters, I think, is all that's left around here. Who's he engaging? Where's he at? He must be behind the building, and that's why I can't see him. Oh, no, he's right there using that person for cover. That's why it's so hard to be able to see him. I'm going to get down like him just so I can have a better shot, more stable shot. There we go. Now things are quiet. We'll push up again. Question is whether or not with all that fire, if the Royal Marine that we're here to rescue was kind of killed in the crossfire, or if the Taliban actually took him out too. That is a very distinct possibility as well. Oh, I got everybody to regroup. I want to make sure the warrior's off on its own. Again, just don't want him to run over anybody. Wow, we took out a lot of enemy forces really, really quick. This was absolutely a one-sided engagement. Come on, Rollins. Taking his time. Yeah, having the warrior was very, very helpful too. Took no damage either. I mean, there was that one RPG round that landed close to it, but I don't think it took any hits either. He's got some civilians here. Make sure that we search him. Doesn't have anything, no weapons. Same thing, we're going to have to check out this guy off to the right too. I'm concerned that there might be some Taliban still in this compound. Let's move up. Anybody in here? Aha! There he is. That's what I was worried about. Somebody close by.
100 meters, just up ahead.
Oh, I gotta get down. He's got eyes on me. I just don't know where he is. Could he be farther back? What I'll do is I'm going to call up Johnson. I'm going to have him man this corner right in front of me. And that way, both of us can kind of open up if we need to. And yeah, look at what's called out on the map. We've got people in some buildings right ahead of us. Somebody a little bit off to my left. I don't see anybody else. Okay, we're going to untie this Marine here. Join group. Oh, search for ID. We probably should verify. Okay, it is him. Don't want to call in a helicopter here yet. Plus, we could also use the warrior to be able to evac. Actually, we might not be able to. We probably will have to call in the helo just because of the amount of space that we have in the warrior. Oh yeah, this is picking up. Fortunately, Johnson's up here. See if I can get a better position. If he's occupying that particular part of the building, we can get some more of these guys here to occupy this, and we can kind of hold this position down while we decide what we're going to do and how we're going to get out of here. Perfect. Okay, I think we've got a spot for just about everybody here. Okay, now I've got him joining the group. You know, one of the things we could do is we could put him in the warrior, get him out of here, and then call in a helo. Or we could do it the other way too, I guess. All right, we're going to put him in the warrior. I forgot there's the open commander spot. So he could use that, and that way the rest of us might still be able to get out of here. But we are getting reports of Taliban heading this way. You can hear we're taking some fire. So let's see what the plan is with Sergeant Tipton.
We found Corporal Wright, but word has come in that Blackburn has been killed. His body is out in the open, and we have to retrieve it. This will likely be the dumbest call that I've ever made, but we're going to send everyone to the warrior to get his body and to make sure that Corporal Wright gets out. Johnson and I are going to hold this building as long as we can and give everyone the time that they need. There are a lot of Taliban coming our way, so I pray that we're going to be able to hold them off long enough to get out of here as well.
Okay, so with Taliban forces getting up close, like right here, this is going to turn into a defensive mission for Johnson and myself while everybody takes care of Blackburn. Quite literally, I had no idea that he was down up until this particular point. So that's why he was kind of out there all by himself for a while. Okay, so they're going to have to try and push to his body. We're going to get everybody into the warrior, like I said, and kind of move over there, make sure we get his body recovered. If we can hold the Taliban right here, we can be the ones to stop them from getting to the rest of everybody else here. And in a very absolute worst case scenario, the two of us will hold down to the last man if need be. I'm going to make sure that we've got Johnson standing up so that way he can see everything and engage everything as well. It does make him a larger target, obviously. But this way, we'll be able to engage absolutely everybody. So it's a trade-off right here. Okay, we've got everybody in the warrior. This is where we're going to move him to the location where we believe that Blackburn is at. I'm waiting to see if we've got more Taliban, because I mean there was just a few of them that were pushing in here, and I don't know if those are stragglers from other areas of the compound or what. Okay, but they're headed back there now. Oh, taking fire. Oh, that guy got up pretty close too. I'm going to watch a little bit more to the left since I know Johnson can take care of what's directly front, maybe even off to the right too. Again, those guys could have been stragglers. I don't know if they were scouts or what, but if we do have as many Taliban forces coming in has been reported. We're going to be in quite a firefight for a while. All right, that guy's down. One person ended up running behind the building. Yeah, here's a group. This might be a fire team squad. I don't know yet. He ended up running behind the construction building. That's 2 that's back there now. Just in case. That was close to some of them. Let's try that again. I saw 1 go down with that at least.
Man, 100 meters. Right up ahead.
Okay, what are you seeing, man? Oh, fire to the left. There he is. RPG. Vital, I take him down. I don't want him hitting the warrior with everybody inside.
Soldier, 300 meters. North.
Okay, maybe 2 different vectors of attack. The right behind the construction site, and then 2 where those 2 guys came out here to the left. Don't see too much about what's straightforward. Oh, another person coming. MG. I gotta reload. Come on, Johnson. Stay up, man. Oh, he took him down. Johnson's been on point today. Oh, that's a grenade. Not trying to hit the guys back at the warrior. It seemed like it was in the air for quite a while. Let's go with a grenade of our own right here. Probably should have landed a little bit farther back, just in case. Yeah, they're definitely trying to push through right here. Alright, cover the right side. Or Johnson will cover the right side, I'll cover the left. What's he firing at? This is one of the advantages, too, of sticking up here with the AI, is just how well he can spot enemy. Great, got him. Heck, it seems like the APC opened up on somebody, too. Alright, we're still holding here. A lot of forces are more focused on us than they are the rest of the section. Dang. That house is halfway destroyed now. Get another grenade in. Maybe drop something up over there if we can. Oh, that was too far. Hopefully that didn't hit any civilians. Now I'm like really not wanting to use my grenades. I don't know how many of my rounds are being stopped by the tree or whatnot, but that's 2 down. Got more off to the right. These guys are super close range too. Johnson got hit. I don't know if I'll be able to necessarily eliminate the threat right here. That civilian moving directly in front of me too has got me somewhat worried. I don't know if he's providing information to the enemy or if he's just like stuck here without the ability to move. But since I've got this cover, I'm going to start working on Johnson. I can see that there's a number of forces that are moving in too. So as soon as we pop our heads up, there's going to be a lot of fire coming our way. This could very well be the end of the stand right here for us. If both of us end up going down, I don't think I'm going to send anybody to try and push to come to us. I don't know. I might. I just don't want us to lose a ton of guys. The whole idea is we try and get Corporal Wright, that Royal Marine, out of here as quickly as possible. And we'll try and keep Johnson down for a little bit. I can lob some grenades over if I need to also. I just don't know how close the Taliban has gotten to us. And we're done. Okay, same thing. I'm going to go ahead and have him treat himself. Oh yeah, those guys have pushed up pretty close. Let's lob a few grenades, maybe over this wall. I took 2 of them down. One person ended up running just right into the blast radius of it. Okay, shoot yourself. Oh, there's another person that's right below us too. I might have to do the same thing, just kind of over to the right side. There's some movement behind that wall right in front of us too. Okay, we're going to try and get out of here. Honestly, the way that this is going, it's not pretty. They might very well have Blackwell loaded in already. Okay, there's another grenade. 2 more coming in. Are they going to run into the blast radius? I couldn't tell if any of those guys got wounded by that frag, or even that other person who was in that position before. Either way, let's try and get Johnson out of here. Oh, I missed him. Another guy down here below us. I'm doing fine on ammo. I can hold out here for a while if I need to. Okay, let's lob one right down at this guy who's shooting at us. Please work. Please work. Nope, he's going to get away. That was my last frag. Okay, pop our head up. Let's just do this. Okay, one down. Where is the other? Oh, there he is. Okay, Johnson, get moving, dude. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. 2 guys are going to try and rush up here. Okay, we'll see if we can get the APC now that everybody's loaded up to cover us, or maybe even get to the point here where they're on that road providing us close cover. That way, Johnson and I can just rush into the warrior and get out of here. What is that? Who's engaging these guys? I mean, is that the warrior that's opening up like that? Because it sounds like it's 40mm grenades or something. But it's landing on the enemy forces. Okay, Johnson has yet to move.
9, 10, 11. Move 100 meters. Front.
Okay, warrior's not moving either. All right, I guess we're going to have to do this from here. I don't see anybody else that's super close to us. But there might even be more coming in. All right, I'm taking some fire. Yeah, there's a couple guys out in the open on the left here. Okay, there's one down. We've got one more. Awesome. He's eliminated too. Things are now really quiet. Look how many enemy have been downed around this area alone. I'm actually surprised Johnson and I did such a good job being able to, you know, hold everybody off here at such close range. Johnson only went down one time too. We've got the warrior close by now. I'm going to have Johnson stand up. We're going to start moving. We're just going to move slowly since we don't see any immediate threats, but we just don't want to rush out in the open and there be somebody just kind of waiting for us right here. Okay, things look clear. If we both can get into the warrior, then we're going to consider this a successful mission because we've got the prisoner in there, Corporal Wright. We've got Blackburn in his body, and then everybody else who has survived. Okay, I'm not getting in until Johnson does, but I guess there's one more person. All right, he probably took him out. Perfect. Okay, we are in. Let's get out of here. This is going to be a successful mission for us. Not bad at all. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. There is more of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell so that way you can be notified when new episodes like this end up coming out. Remember, this series is made possible completely through the patrons on Patreon. This is the type of stuff that your financial contributions go to, so if you can donate to be able to help support this and other future series that we're going to be doing on the channel, please do so. That's all in the description below. Please join our Discord too if you want information about this community's Arma 3 Milsim unit, or if you just want to join in on a number of great conversations that we have. But before we turn it over to Sergeant Tipton to wrap up this episode, thanks for watching again, you guys. I appreciate it Warfighters, you don't have to worry, because I got your 6.
I didn't think I was going to make it, to be honest. It's killing me inside that I lived, and Blackburn didn't. This isn't the first person that I've led and lost. They say you'll never get over it, and I'm sure I never will. The only thing that gives me any sense of comfort is knowing that he died to bring a brother home. And home is where Corporal Wright is headed now.